Hi friends, now we are going to discuss psychiatry recall question. 6 questions were asked and these were previously asked topic from. So simple question, you all know, if a patient is taking alcohol for a long time, yes, acute complication of alcohol is Wernicke's encephalopathy, and Wernicke's encephalopathy you all know mnemonic Goa, global confusion, ophthalmoplasia, ataxia. 2 questions were asked on this. One question was that Wernicke's encephalopathy symptoms were given and they gave the imaging. Imaging means there was peraventricular area and mammary body show atrophy. Confusion is there, ataxia is there, nystagmus is there, memory decline may be there, 65, chronic alcoholic there. So definitely B1 deficiency, chronic alcoholism, and this lead to Wernicke's encephalopathy. And I usually make mnemonic W if you write inverted W or M, mammillary body. Okay, so mammillary body, question has been asked, bilateral mammillary body atrophy is seen in Wernicke's encephalopathy, and treatment of Wernicke's encephalopathy, frequently asked question, IV thiamine, B1 high dose. So this was a question. Second question, a 45-year-old male, chronic alcoholic, present with confusion, nystagmus, ataxia, okay, and 6th cranial nerve weakness or sometimes paralysis you find. So ophthalmoplasia. So this is typical Wernicke's encephalopathy, and treatment I told you IV thiamine high dose, okay, and you will be surprised that if you start treatment, patient recover very rapidly, and the first symptom which recover is that ophthalmoplasia, okay. Other option, Korsakoff psychosis, you all know, chronic complication in which we give oral thiamine, delirium tremens, withdrawal symptoms, different symptom profile, de Clermont syndrome, yes, delusion of love. Question number 3, typical question of treatment resistant schizophrenia. What is treatment resistant schizophrenia? 2 antipsychotic failed, then you gave clozapine. Drug of choice for treatment resistant schizophrenia is clozapine, but clozapine is having adverse effect, agranulocytosis, very dangerous side effect, increased salivation, frequently asked question, common side effect. Other than that, it causes hyperlipidemia, increased blood glucose. So in this question they gave 50-year-old boy or man having psychotic symptom, prescribed drug A. A drug A was prescribed. Patient did not improve with haloperidol and thioridazine, means 2 antipsychotic failed. This is treatment resistant schizophrenia. Now patient improved with this drug A. So with what is the drug A? Option A, aripiprazole, you all know, no weight gain, no metabolic syndrome. Ziprasidone, no weight gain, no metabolic syndrome. So they gave multiple hints to solve the question. One simple hint they gave, treatment resistant schizophrenia. If you know, definitely you will mark the answer, clozapine. Risperidone, don't do siluria or increase salivation. Fourth question, 32-year-old male patient present with psychiatric OPD with history of recurrent premature ejaculation. Premature ejaculation, treatment is psychotherapy, better than pharmacotherapy. Combination is always better. So psychotherapy is squeeze technique. In this, male genitalia is stimulated by female, and when male is about to ejaculate, female press the tip of penis that to abort the ejaculation. This is couple therapy. Remember, all technique for sexual treatment is couple therapy. We think that sexual dysfunction is disorder of couple rather than a single person. Okay. This lead to interpersonal conflict, recurrent premature ejaculation. Non-pharmacological answer was squeeze technique. Sensate focus technique is used for erectile dysfunction. CBT you all know, common therapy in multiple psychiatric disorder. ERP, best treatment for OCD. Question is asked. Treatment of choice. Pharmacotherapy for premature ejaculation, question has been asked. SSRI delays ejaculation. Depoxetine, recently approved SSRI, short-acting SSRI for premature ejaculation, potential question. This question was asked, when this question was asked, they try to confuse by giving the symptom for 6 months. Whenever 6 months are there, immediately we think about generalized anxiety disorder. Yes, but in this question they said episodic anxiety. Let me repeat the question or read the question. 32-year-old middle-aged female presents with complaint of repeated episodes of around 30 minutes characterized by breathlessness, palpitations, sweating, hyperventilation, fear of impending heart attack. Okay, so yes, as a student are commenting that is impending heart attack, not impending doom. But this is patient is having episodes per month, and you know these are typical panic attack. Patient is talking to you, suddenly start having palpitation, breathlessness, chest pain. He will think that I will die, I will go crazy, my doomsday has come. That is impending doom, episodic anxiety, feature of panic attack or panic disorder. Panic disorder when multiple recurrent panic attack for a month. 1 month duration is required, but for generalized anxiety disorder, whole duration patient is anxious, small issue patient is anxious, duration is 6 months. Okay, depression no, social phobia they have not given any point, irrational and excessive fear of things not feared by other. In a particular social situation, patient would be anxious, having anxiety symptom, but they have not suggested anything like this. So answer is panic disorder. This question was asked, 78-year-old lady, memory loss, dementia may be there. She used to stare at empty places. She reported visual hallucination. You all know visual hallucination is very common in Lewy body dementia, and histopathology shows Lewy body. So this may be answer may be Lewy body dementia, but in this question Lewy body dementia was not in the option. You all know Lewy body are also seen in Parkinson disease. Okay, so answer would be Parkinson disease, Lewy body. So these are the simple questions which were asked. Psychiatry is high yielding subject as usual. So best of luck for your result. Thank you.